Hello and welcome back to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets, building Lego sets, and just other Lego related content. Very exciting video today because in this video I'm going to be putting together and reviewing this Lego Speed Champions McLaren set. This is the McLaren Solus GT and the McLaren F1 LM. This set has 581 pieces, and I paid $35 for this set. Now, I have already built these cars once before, but because I wanted to do a video on it as kind of my intro to doing all my other Speed Champions videos, I wanted to include the build so I could really show and talk about some of the techniques in here. So after this, I plan on doing reviews for all of my other Speed Champion sets because they have quickly become one of my favorite themes with Lego. And I have a lot that I want to talk about, but not all of those videos will include a build. Only some of them may. And some of them may just be reviews. So for this one, we're going to open this up, we're going to put it together, and I will give my thoughts on this set that I already know I really, really love. So I'm going to speed it up while I build, then I will slow it back down to give my thoughts, and until then, enjoy. Okay, so that is the Lego Speed Champions McLaren double set. It's the McLaren Solus GT and the McLaren F1 LM. This is the F1 LM. There's some printing on the windscreen that does that, and that says that, indicates that, and a sticker on the back that indicates that, which means this must be the McLaren Solus GT. As I said at the beginning, this is one of my favorite Speed Champion sets. I have built this one before and was so excited to build it again, so I may talk about it with it a little fresher in my mind. And I look forward to reviewing all the other Speed Champion sets that I have built over the last however long, because these are quickly becoming one of my favorite themes. I think they use the most interesting building techniques at like this scale, at this price point, like really cool pieces, cool colors, and I'm rarely disappointed with a Speed Champion set. There have been maybe a couple that I've built either after I had built a lot of other better ones that I was a little bit so on because they were basic, and then so I didn't love them, and some, just have a ton of stickers. These are not those. These are fantastic. I'm so thrilled that I was able to build these. What is achieved in each of these cars here is truly some amazing Lego design work in my mind. This one, the Solus GT, not only are these angles really impressive, the entire shaping of the car, the angles of the slopes, the angles of how things cut in and cut out, and how everything fits together. Not only does that look brilliant, but in order to achieve that, what was done here really blew my mind. It does not use a normal chassis or like a normal car bottom, like a Speed Champion bottom like this. It uses some Technic stuff and uses some really smart techniques, I think, to get this base of this car constructed, and I love that so much. I like when they can switch it up. How these clip in, these little things on the side are built, how they clip in there is awesome. I think it's so clever, and I think it works really well. How these slide in, it's just this whole vehicle here, and maybe Speed Champions as a whole theme, but specifically this set, they use pieces in ways that I never would have thought to use them. There are connections in here that I never would have come up with on my own, I don't think. And so for somebody that wants to get into designing my own mocks and just generally becoming a better builder, the amount of techniques and different connections that are in this car is just super inspiring to me. And even like how this fin comes together, it's kind of weird building it, but it just looks wonderful, and it's very subtle, and it's really good. So this one, there's some stickers here on the back on either side. This is a sticker here on the back. These are printed, these angled plates at the front. This is a sticker in the middle, and then these wonderful pieces that I don't know what they're called, but they're used on both vehicles in this case, and there's the sticker on the side of those. I think this is maybe one of my favorite Speed Champions cars that I've built. The shaping is just mind-blowing to me, and I got to give the designer a lot of credit for this. I can't even really get into being objective about it or trying to review it anymore. There's just so much that's right for this. the steering column or steering wheel uses kind of like a console controller for the steering wheel, which is cool. The sticker on the inside there is a really nice detail. All of the how this like seat was made and the back here, all the color in there is really, really nice. The pop of orange on this one really looks great with the black and white, but also works great as like a complement to this vehicle. So I can't stress enough how exciting like this portion of the car is for me. Just how this comes up, and if you look at it from the side, how that angles in there, then it like cuts in here, and then it angles back out, and then cuts in again, and then angles back out. It is truly well done, and I'm so glad that I got to build it again. And I hope I'm not missing anything, but this is just wonderful. These pieces, I don't know if I've seen those pieces before, except for in this set. So if somebody knows what they are, let me grab one here. What these are, I would love to know what they're initially used for, or what they are. But there's 2 of those in here. Get an extra one, really great. If we move on to the McLaren F1 LM, this too is really surprising. It doesn't use the normal or like the newer Speed Champion wheels. It doesn't use the kind of standard Speed Champion wheel well in the front. Actually, the front is really impressive. The connections that it are used in this one as well, to achieve this slope here, how the hood slopes down, and to get all the detail. Like, I wouldn't think to, there's kind of like some, not upside down building necessarily, but there's some using pieces and making kind of how this all comes together, how you put these 4 pieces together, this 1x4 and these tiles and slopes, and then you build out these kind of modules for the lights, and then you stick those in with only one stud, and then how this piece connects with these like pins or clip type pieces, and how those are connected to the main body of the car. Really impressive. How they use these ore elements on the side to get this extra detail in there that looks fantastic and works so well. So they had to build out a little bit here, which means they had to build in a little bit here, but it still maintains the 8 wide while doing that. Really great. Even how this piece is just on a Technic pin so that it has the right slope here is fantastic. If we look, there are more stickers on this one than the Solus there. So this is a print on the side of that 1x4 there, and we can kind of get closer. So that McLaren logo is a print on the front. These are all stickers. Sticker here in front of the light, sticker there. These are stickers printing on the windscreen. Sticker here, both stickers on these pieces in the back. Sticker right there, and take notice how seamless this looks. How this angled piece, which is the same one that is used here in the Solus, it just fits so snugly against this like corner tile there that it just works beautifully for me. But there's a sticker on each of those, and then these are printed here on the back, but this is a sticker in between the lights there. And look how gorgeous the back of this vehicle looks. I just can't speak highly of this set enough. Towards the back here, there's some really interesting building techniques. Kind of some, like, this is upside down right now. The studs are on the bottom there. So there's some upside down building there. Everything comes together really well. This angle's achieved really nicely. And there is also a sticker on this kind of 1x2 wedge piece. There's a sticker on the inside of that, which that's one of the ones like they do the printing on the the side of like a 1x4 or a 1x, I guess, 8. I would like this, if we're putting a printing not on the sloped part of that piece, if we're putting it on the vertical part or the straight part of that or the 90-degree angle part of that, I would like that to probably be printed instead of putting a sticker there. Very, very minor complaint. Tons of detail in these. The shaping is fantastic. The building techniques are amazing. The colors are amazing. These just look so good together. And I think there's a lot of play. I think there's a lot of display. And I can't recommend this set highly enough. Not to mention, this set is 581 pieces. And it's $35. So for some other like Speed Champions 2-packs or like combo packs or 2 vehicles in one, some of those can be $40 or $45, especially as we move into like single car Speed Champions being roughly $25, which I'm not thrilled about. But if we take that into consideration, $35 for these 2 cars is a wonderful deal. You get great parts, awesome build experience. The final product looks terrific. If we like, we can look at the 2 Speed Champions minifigs that this comes with, and they're pretty solid. This one on the left is the driver for the Solus, and there is printing on the legs, printing on the midsection, no printing on the arms. Printing on the back is pretty standard. For the F1 LM, this one, no printing on the legs or the midsection, just kind of like a hoodie print on the torso, and as you can see, kind of the impression of a hood there. And this one's maybe more of a race suit, and so those are fine. You get helmets as well as hair pieces for either of those, and a wrench, like is typical for Speed Champions minifigures. And we can take a look at the extra parts. I'm going to look at all the extra parts besides the extra rims there, because those are always in Speed Champions sets, although this one does have some slightly different rims, so maybe I will grab a couple of them. We got all the extra pieces here, a good amount of them, a lot of tiny pieces in this set, but that's okay. It's nice, it's good to make sure you have the extras. I'm glad I got an extra of this piece, still don't know what it is. These are the smaller of the rims, which go on the wheels that are not one piece. On the Solus, the wheels are the kind of new, the now regular style of Speed Champion wheel, but on the F1 LM, they are slightly smaller, I believe, and they're 2 pieces, and so they have a slightly different rim, and they're also in that silverish, grayish color instead of black, which is really nice. Good selection of extra pieces there, about what you'd expect. All in all, this is a terrific set, great value, super fun to build, and I can't recommend this highly enough. I think it's probably one of my favorite Speed Champion sets that I've built, and I've built several. And I have a lot more Speed Champions reviews coming up, and I'll try to be a little more objective about them, and I'll try to be make them a little shorter. I was just so excited about this set and to get to build it again that this was a little different for me, because I just feel like I'm fanboying over these models, and on one level I am, because I am a big fan of these. If you're a fan of this video, or if you like this video, consider giving it a like. And if you like the content on my channel, consider subscribing to it so you can stay up to date on all the LEGO content I will be doing here in the future, including a ton more Speed Champion reviews. I've got the Bond car, the 2 Fast and Furious cars, I've got the Mercedes 2-pack, I've got the Aston Martin 2-pack, I've got some other ones on the way, as well as the recent Porsche with 30 stickers on it and a bunch of other stuff. So subscribe so you can stay tuned for all my other Speed Champion videos, as well as other Lego sets in general. So until then, thanks. Bye.